All right, you've got a website or a blog, and you've decided that you want to be able to collect leads from the visitors that come to your site. So how do you do that? How do you do that, especially if you might be constrained for real estate? For example, let's say you only have a little bit of white space in this area here, and you'd like to put a button there that users could use, visitors could use to give them access to your newsletter, things of that nature. So how would you do that? Well, this video is going to teach you how to do that for a couple different web platforms that you might be using. One is WordPress, very popular for blogging, and the other example I'll give you is one for Joomla, which a lot of you might be using to create and manage your website. For both of those platforms, the process is actually quite simple. It all begins over on your Renelect account. What you need to do is get logged in there, click on the email marketing tab, click on the subscriber list that you are interested in collecting leads for, and then click grow your audience. Now, there are several options once you reach this part of our application. Today I'm going to be describing how the subscribe button works. The subscribe page and other forms, the iPad and Facebook stuff will be coming in another video. Okay, so let's get started. Just go ahead and click on this image here, and your process will begin. Now, I've already set up some of this, so yours is going to look a little bit different, but let's imagine that you're just starting for the first time, and I'll walk you through what's going on. So you can change the color of this button over here. You can make it small or large depending on what you want to do. You can include a subscriber count. That's all that's up to you. The interesting part is what you want to put on either this what is the button text, and you basically use this field here to put in any text you want. I happen to use discounts and specials as the button text, the bait, if you will, that I want people to click on. And once the visitor to your site clicks on that button, we will pop up a modal dialog box that resembles this, and again, it's totally customizable by you. So I have mine set up just to connect the name and the email. So let's proceed to the next step, which is getting the code, which is a little bit of HTML that looks like this, and that is actually what we are going to be copy and pasting onto either your Joomla site, your Weebly site, your WordPress site, your Django site, your Drupal site, whatever content management system you happen to be using, this is compatible with it. So once you get your button and the underlying modal dialog text set up to your liking, what you'll want to do is select this code, this HTML code, and then copy that. What we're looking at here is the website as the user will see it, but if we switch to the admin area of this website, and again, this is Joomla, which happens to be the content management system for the site, create a module, call it whatever you want, and down here in the custom output, we'll just select on the HTML tab, and we'll literally paste in the code that we copied from the Renelect site into that. Click update. Let's go ahead and set it to published. Click save, and once that's saved, we should be able to come back to this site, hit refresh, or just click the home page again, and boom, there we have it. This is the button that we just set up on Renelect. We pasted the code that Renelect gave you into this site, and now you have a lead collection mechanism. If someone comes along and they click this button, the dialog that we also designed over on Renelect comes up, and the visitor will be able to give you their name and email address, and when they click get notifications, this code will speak back to your account back here on Renelect. If we go back to the list, then their contact information will show up on your subscriber list, and you can use that for whatever email marketing campaigns you desire. And that's just one of the ways we get people onto your list, but this happens to be a pretty nice way to do it. Notice that if I click on another page, it's not there. So make sure in your Joomla setup that you specify you want it on all pages. Again, click Save. And when that's done, it's on this page, it's on this page, it's on every page. So no matter what page the visitor navigates to on your site, they will now be able to give you their contact information. Powerful stuff. Okay, but you don't use Joomla, perhaps. You use WordPress. Well, let's say this is your blog, and you would like, again, the button to maybe show up right here on the top of your right sidebar area. How would we do that? Well, the easiest way to do it is by using a widget. In fact, most of the things that you see over here in this right bar are done by way of widgets. So let me demonstrate how to do that. Get into your admin area of your WordPress for your site, and we are going to want to use arbitrary. So just drag a new text mechanism into your site. Actually, I want this to be up a little bit more, so we'll drag it up here. Open that. Go back to Rentelect, go back here, grab this code again, and paste it into here, like that. Give it a title, save that. I'm using the word discounts here. You can obviously give it whatever title you want. We will refresh this page, and if all goes according to plan, you again see the discounts and specials button that we saw over on the Joomla site showing here in your WordPress site. Click the button. Yep, sure enough, everything's working well. So that's all there is to it. Hopefully that made sense to you. If you have any questions about how to do this, or if there's any some other scenarios that you need help with, don't hesitate to reach out and contact us, and we'll help you work through all those details. Thanks for listening. Happy renting.